Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sky Sora Productions, and today I will be counting down the top 11 videos I have made on my channel. But there is only one rule. I am only counting videos from 2023 onwards, as everything I made from 2022 and 2021 is rather bad in comparison, so there's no way that would make the top 10. Anyways, let's get on to it, starting with number 11. And that is Nothing Can Stop Them Now. I made this one as I wanted to show off some of the pups rescues during the two films, as I didn't show that much in the retrospective, considering, well, Zuma hardly got any focus in the retrospective. Anyways, I think I did a great job, and the ending of it is so sweet with Sky's speech. If you haven't seen the video already, here's a short clip of it.
We are the Mighty Pups, defenders of Adventure City and guardians of all that's good in the world. With these superpowers comes a duty to protect all those who need our help. Our promise is to always do what's right and stop at nothing to keep the world safe. Because even the smallest pup can make the biggest difference. No rescues too big? No pups too small.
Anyways, moving on to number 10, and that is Pure Imagination. This was the start of Sky Sora 04, and I wanted to have no Adventure City at all, as I think it would have matched so well with the original TV show, with a simple rescue and just having nice little character moments. Overall, it's got a certain charm to it, which I really enjoy. Moving on to number 9, we have Flying Scotsman is Still Standing. This is one of the only railway themed videos that has made the top 10. And when I was doing my math for which ones would be in the top 10, I was surprised that this was one of the only ones that made it. Anyways, as we'll go on, we'll see quite a certain musician. We'll see him quite a lot as we go on. Anyways, I like this video as it shows footage of the Flying Scotsman at one of his darkest points, being stuck in America, and him at one of his high points, finally being back on the main line running rail tours. I personally like this video as it doesn't use Roblox, it shows actual footage, and I just think that makes it a bit more unique. Anyways, on to number 8, which is That's My Girl. This was made as I wish we had had more of a song in the film, so I decided to make it a Liberty tribute, and I love how it came out using the original song and the movie version of it, as well as showing some of her best moments throughout the film, such as when she gets Ryder and the other pups out of traffic. Personally, I just love it, and I just think it fits into what I do really well. On to number 7. In at number 7 is Sky and the Jets. If I'm honest, I only really made it because of the name of the song, yet I think it turned out great, as this was when I started adding little bits of comedy into my videos.
How did those pesky pups escape from the castle? And why do they all have to have jets?
It was also one of the only videos for quite a while to use footage from a TV show only, up until recently, and you'll see what I mean as we go on. Number 6. Tales from British Rail, The Lost IVAT. This was my biggest project before the retrospective was made, and I love it to pieces, as it felt like an actual Thomas & Friends episode, but focused on the mainland. I also love the cast of characters with Flying Scotsman and Blue Peter. I also think that the plot was really creative, having a lost engine on a old branch line. That I haven't seen that many people come up with that, so I think it's one of the best. If you haven't seen it already, go and watch it, and let's just move on. We're into the top 5 now, and number 5 is Me Old Bamboo. This was one video I was really unsure about, yet It is so great, mostly due to some of its timing throughout the song, as well as having a goofy concept and working with it really well. Anyways, that's really why I made it. I wanted it to be quirky yet also fun, just like a Paw Patrol. Anyway, moving on to number 4, which is Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And this is the newest video at the time of making this one, and I love it because it focuses on the Paw Patrol villains for once. We have Mayor Humdinger and his nephew Harold, as well as a small little cameo from Cody Gizmody. And I think the song fits them so well and has a mix of movie and TV show footage, just like another entry that we'll get to in just a second. Anyways, on to the top 3. At number 3, we have Marshall's version of I'm Still Standing. I gained inspiration from this from Night Zoomer's version of this song, and I wanted to do it with the original audio and not the audio from the movie Rocketman. And I love how it came out. This is another case of using TV show footage and splicing it with movie footage, and I think the footage is not as good as Everybody Wants to Rule the World, but it is better than some of the other videos that I have done. Anyway, moving on to second place. In second place is Thunderstruck. This came about after I had done a retrospective and I just rewatched the first film, and I thought this would do really well, so I made it. And then I had to fight YouTube to get it approved to be viewed, and somehow I won. I managed to beat YouTube's copyright rules, which took over a month to try and do, but who's counting? Anyways, I love the song, and mostly due to one moment, which was Ryder saving Mayor Humdinger in the elevator, because not only does he pull the lever to release the elevator cables, but also, whilst doing that, he also restarts the song. Anyways, there's another instance of that, which is when Sky crashes her copter into the cloud catcher and starts the music up again. I wanted to do that considering that would fit so well. Anyways, it's my second favourite, and if it wasn't for number 1, I think this would be one of my proudest moments. But number 1 is definitely my proudest achievement on all of my YouTube channel.
That'll buff right out.
Number 1, Sky's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And the winner by a humongous landslide is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I picked this song for Sky as I thought it would suit her, and I was right. This makes her feel more tragic, but I did fit some gold into this video, like how I timed a meteor hitting Sky's jet with one of the song lyrics. I also love how one of the song lyrics is,
Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found.
links up to a scene earlier in the film when Sky and Chase were talking at the back of a ship. Overall, this is one of the best videos I've ever made. Now it's time for some honourable mentions. I did a version of Good Mood, which I think is alright, having the spliced footage of the original music video and the movie version. I also did the Youth in Trying. I love how it's a Chase tribute, and it fades into a shot of him looking over the city, into him doing the rescue in Adventure Bay earlier in the movie. And then it just fades back to the subway rescue. Personally, I just love this video. Don't Stop Me Now. Firstly, this is one of the worst videos I've made in recent months. However, I wouldn't call it bad. I just think it could have been better. There's also the retrospective, which is definitely getting number 12, considering that was a humongous boost for my channel, and it was a project I wanted to do at the end of 2023, and I finally got it done in 2024. Personally, it's always going to be one of my all-time favourite videos. And finally, Me Old Troublesome Truck. This used audio from Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway, and I wanted to have Bill and Ben shunting a train for Redwood, and I just love the visuals in the video, and it just has quite a lot of charm. And that will do it for this video. I have provided a link to my top 11 videos in order for you to watch. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!